Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Trials of Imagination, episode 6. We're back after having a break of a week off, and then kind of a break last week to where we did a Q&A episode with a little bit of roleplay at the end, but mostly Q&A, and we are back into the swing of things with the full 6 members here tonight to have their first, more or less, mini boss battle. So we're going to get right on into that pretty early. We do have a few things to cover beforehand. Reminder for anyone who is watching this for the first time, this is the group called Trials of Imagination. It's just the name of our group, and we are running a Curse of Strahd campaign, which you can find on D&D Beyond or at a bookstore or wherever you want to search for that. But we're kind of doing a homebrew version, so it's not straight from the book, but it pulls a lot of information from there. So if you like that type of stuff, if you like gothic horror and any of the mythos around that type of stuff, then you'll like what you're going to find here. We have some giveaway stuff to cover. SJ, I meant to ask you before the stream started, but I didn't get around to it. Did you want to cover this, or do you want me to just go for it? Cool.
I can.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to, go for it.
All right.
Let me put you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me put you on the screen so people can actually see you.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I'm here. I got my merch. Okay. So, first off, we're gonna be doing another giveaway in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for more info on that. We're also still trying to hit our 30 viewer mark. So if we hit 30 viewers tonight, we are going to do a t-shirt giveaway. And that's it for the giveaways for right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been very close to 30. I think our highest was 27. So make sure you send the link to all your friends. Have them join in the fun. What's more fun than a mini boss battle? I can use words.
See, the mats are taking over even.
So, giveaway stuff. Yeah, you can see on 2-Bit Lane at the moment our host, his shirt. So that is what the giveaway is for. Not the shirt he's wearing. Sorry, ladies, but a shirt.
Jeez. Had to go there. Good gosh. Okay. And now,
didn't have family friendly on the list, so I was like, I can go for it.
And next time, I'll never letting SJ do announcements ever again. Oh gosh. Is that all you had?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Thank you, SJ. And now we have chat, of course. Thank you. My friend is in chat demanding my shirt.
If we get 100 people in here tonight, and only tonight, you can have the shirt off of 2-Bit's back.
You know what? Fine. Sure. Yeah, if that happens, you can have my shirt, which is the weirdest sentence I've ever had to say out loud. But anyway,
and
so...
he won't wash it before he sends it to you.
Oh, gosh, now it's just getting weird. So... Anyways, that is all the announcements for tonight, and you can, if they haven't already, we have the command for giveaway if you want to know more about that in the chat, and we can communicate that. For anyone joining the stream for the first time, if you haven't been here before, or if you're watching this on YouTube, once we get going, we tend to not verbally communicate with chat a whole lot. It's mostly just because we have a short amount of time, and we try to stay focused and kind of in the game to where everybody is kind of, giving it the attention that it deserves, but we will interact with you in the chat itself. So if we don't say something verbally to you, it's nothing personal. That's just how we've been playing so far. Combination of the time limit and also being fair to the people that watch on YouTube, because we know a fair amount of people that watch on there as well. And there's no chat bar on there, so it just makes sense to kind of somehow mitigate that. So that is how we tend to play. If we don't respond to you verbally, just know in advance it's normal. Nothing to it. We'll respond to you in chat without a problem. I think that is all the announcements I can think of. Does anybody else have anything they would like to say before we hop into tonight's episode?
Don't forget to follow us on our socials on Twitter and Instagram. We also have a TikTok.
You can do !D and D in chat, and it should pop up all the and symbol.
Oh.
The and D.
I got it.
There you go. I just haven't added the TikTok on there yet, but
okay.
But I have the other
It's
ones on
Trials of Imagination on TikTok. So
right.
Same as the Instagram one. Twitter did not like how long it was, so that one had to be shortened.
Yep. Anyways, so without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the intro video. If this is your first time watching it, enjoy. And we're going to hop into tonight's episode of Trials of Imagination. Alrighty. It is time for episode 6, Trials of Imagination. Previously, on the last episode, which was 14 some odd days ago now because time and vacation and stuff, our group transcended further and further into the depths of the house, finding their way to the dungeon level. We had our lovely friend Zahel pass out and was unconscious. They chose to continue their way through, running into several instances of some ghouls and some voices and a bunch of just continuing on with the theme of this ridiculous house that just seems to be a never-ending nightmare. And survived everything, overcame obstacles, and went further and further into the dungeon and made their way to a low level that seems to be even further down. They had to go down some stairs to get to below the dungeon. And it's this big open chamber that is kind of filled with ankle to shin deep water that some of the party went into and some of them didn't. The group that was still trying to mend to Zahel was on the outside of the room. And then we had another group inside of the room. Last week on a special edition, it was a Q&A episode, but at the very end, we had some role play. We kind of did a little bit of a segue getting into tonight's episode to where suddenly, when Zahel woke up, Nadar and Millard found themselves wincing in pain and holding their head and every now and then saying no. But that was all that really the players knew of what was going on there. Then additionally, the group that was on the outside of the room looked down and suddenly their feet were surrounded by water, looked up, and they were inside of the room and a gate closed off to where now they're all in there and there's no leaving. They talked to an entity as well as being surrounded by shadowy figures. Conversation didn't go so well. It was rather short. And the summary is they gonna fight a mini boss tonight. So out from the depths came this big amalgamation of plants and bones and human parts and debris of stone and just anything that's kind of gathered into this being as it just like slumps its way around the ground. Stands at about 8 to 10 feet tall, or excuse me, 10 to 15 feet tall and about 8 to 10 feet wide. So it's pretty big. They do not really know what the heck this thing is. It has approached them. It is currently on the top of the platform where the hooded figure was, and it is going straight into combat tonight. That is where we are picking up, and without hesitation, I need everybody to roll initiative. Don't give numbers yet.
No numbers.
Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. All right. Anybody 20 or higher? No? Okay. Well, it rolled a natural 20.
Yippee.
Okay. Well, that's one way to start the night off. Okay.
That's good.
15 to 20.
Me.
SJ?
15.
Anybody else? Oh, no. Okay. 10 to 15? Who? Somebody?
14.
Okay. I was like, my gosh. Jay, did you raise your
I'm
hand?
only battling one thing, right?
I
And
didn't-
he's already going.
You only see one thing.
I hate you.
I hate water.
I hate the beach.
Did anybody else
I
have
hate
10 to
sand.
15?
I hate sand.
I've got a 10.
Okay.
Captain Bex has a 14.
This has
Okay.
been brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
I don't mind
Ah.
sand.
5 to 10?
5.
9.
5. Oh no, I'm 6. 6. I
Yeah,
forgot my
don't
plus
forget
1.
your initiative modifiers.
Even
guys.
better.
I'm
A 6. And then Richard,
I'm
you said
5
5?
plus 1.
Man, Richard
Yes.
holding up. Man, at the back of the
It's
line.
not about going first.
Richard, I
It's
like your
about
shirt, by the
finishing
way.
last.
Thank you.
Richard,
Yes.
I like your face.
Oh.
Can I make an Arcana check?
No, it's not your turn.
You can on your turn.
I wanted to make an Arcana check to find out how the cultists disappeared.
You know what? I'll let you do it. Go for it.
Poof. They go poof.
Fair warning, it's going to be a pretty high roll.
Okay. I rolled a 10 plus 6.
I rolled something against it. You try to feel it, and all I'll say is you detect no magic.
Okay.
But other than that, you don't really have an answer for how they came and gone.
Right.
But you do not detect magic. I will say that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this. So
Let's get down to business.
let's turn this thing on. Yep.
Doom
The
starts
blob.
now.
Let's not. Okay. Let me turn that back up.
Pulls out a combat shotgun.
Yeah, basically. All right. Okay. Elberth, I'm sorry. At the moment, you are the closest to this thing. Oof.
Because you poofed me inside.
Does a 25 hit?
You know, it's funny, my AC is like 30.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of push-ups.
I did.
Yeah, that's funny.
I rolled a natural 19. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm actually currently performing the steps to I'll make a man out of you, and you just went like
Yeah.
right under my legs as I was doing
Yeah.
the jump.
Okay. Well, so that's definitely going to hit. So it's going to. Oh man.
Anyone else see the Instagram post that 2-Bit made?
Okay, that worked in your favor. Okay, you're going to
Feel like
take.
he hates us. Just saying.
Nah. You're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That is about
Okay.
as best in your favor as that could have gone.
What happened? Did it like throw something at her or punch her? Or...
So it's going to do just a literal slam attack. So part of its body extends into like an arm of sorts, although it's just again, just plant vegetation, bones, debris, everything. It just kind of just suddenly extends from its body and slowly just kind of like lands straight on top of
Does it
Elbreth.
have a skin? Does
Do
it
I-
have skin?
Inside of it, of what used to be human skin, but it's just an amalgamation of things.
Yeah, this isn't disturbing at all.
Elbreth, I need
would've-
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey,
What'd you get?
9?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Elbereth, are you alright?
It's as the arm slams down on her, it grabs hold of her and pulls her inside of the creature. So Elbereth is now inside of this thing.
Okay.
Great. I can't do what I wanted to do now.
It gets
Uh,
Zahel, it gets to
Did you just say that? She was right there.
Okay. It gets 2 attacks, so it's going to go for Zahel. It goes to do the same thing, but this time, just with having just pulled her in and you being a little to the side, it's going to swing a little over and kind of miss, because it's not the most crazy acrobatic thing in the world. So it does take a huge swing at you, but just manages to miss. And it's going to, the arm retracts, and it's just back to like a blob type of form again. And that is going to end its turn. It is now to SJ, followed by Bex.
Miller's still on Zahel's shoulders, right?
I do believe so.
That's why I'm talking to him.
Yep. So you're like right there, like, hey, buddy. All right, so SJ, what do you do?
Yeah. Right. Dang it. Just want you to know how much I hate you at this moment. I can't do squat.
It's not true.
Like, I want to cast Thunderclap, but I don't want to hurt Elbreth.
My best advice: don't overthink it at this moment. Just do it. Whatever you're gonna
Okay.
do. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it.
Okay, so since that basically just occurred, I yell out, Elbreth! And dash. Wait, how close do I actually have to be for this?
It's a melee spell.
5 feet.
I'll tell you
Okay.
that.
So I dash forward and I cast Thunderclap, hoping that it'll shock it enough to let Elbreth out.
You go and do your clap like you've done before, and you see it affect the monster, and it just kind of, you see it ripple, and then it seems to almost like absorb the sound, and the monster grows about a foot.
Bros!
Does not seem to have any effect.
I don't
Right.
I don't
Do
think
get a
that was the
bonus
best
action after
idea.
that or not?
Say again.
Do I have a bonus action after that, or just after regular?
Right now, unless I'm mistaken, I don't believe anything you have at the moment would be a bonus action that you could use.
Okay.
Yours
I
is
mean, I
your-
have bonus actions. I
Well,
just
you're-
don't know if I can use them after using Thunderstrike.
well, Thunderclap, like
if it's
using
an
the,
action, you
yeah, you can use a bonus action, but your bonus actions are in tandem with attacking physically first.
Right, yeah.
If you
No,
did-
like on my list it says that I can, because it's an attack. It's an unarmed strike attack or a monk weapon.
Right,
Um,
cast a spell.
So if you cast a spell, then and if it says that you need an attack, then casting a spell doesn't count for that.
Okay,
Right. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
the
It has to-
prerequisite is attack.
Alright,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
that's
the whole
all I was trying to figure out.
yeah, the whole monk
Okay.
thing is like physical attack, and then you can attack for days because it stacks.
Yep. Okay.
So I believe that's all you can do,
That's
actually,
it.
unless you want to move. You can move.
Alright. I'll jump back.
Okay.
In annoyance. So, like, I, dash up, do the thunderclap, see this stupid thing grow, and jump back.
Okay. And
and hope
everybody,
that it-
to my knowledge, is focused, so you guys can all take note that what she just did seemed to have no effect. Is that end your turn?
Just blow up your phone.
Does that end your turn, SJ?
Yes, sorry. I thought I said that earlier.
Okay. It's going to be to Bex. So, if you would, just make another Constitution saving throw. We'll do it that
14?
way. 14?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you would, additionally, make a Strength saving throw.
I'm not really good at those.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
Unless I roll a 19.
Like a boss. You see Elbreth, you see what seems to be the outline of Elbreth kind of moving around in this thing, and see a thing of light kind of flicker, and she seemed to use one of her beams just kind of shove herself out, and she kind of goes flying and lands against the wall right here.
Hide in the corner.
You do take two piercing damage. Excuse me,
necrotic?
bludgeoning. Excuse me, not piercing, bludgeoning. As if that matters, but
She took 2 bludgeoning damage from the fall, I guess.
combination of it holding on to her and her hitting the wall.
Okay.
A little bit of both. But that was going to be you know what, with the 19, would you like to try anything this turn?
Yes.
Okay. That was a good
Yeah,
roll.
if I can still take an action,
Go for it.
I can still cast a spell.
Go
All
for it.
right. Well then, probably not with that. Can't sit against the wall and throw out my point my mace at it as I hit the wall, and an 11.
11? Okay. So, yeah, with you still having, just kind of the goop and stuff is still on your face, you just kind of don't really see your target clearly, and you go to shoot, but it kind of goes wide and misses. So it does not hit.
Are you okay, Elbreth?
Think so. Now, don't go inside that creature.
Uh-huh.
That's my advice.
Okay.
It's good
Don't
advice.
make it bigger. Don't make it bigger.
No,
Right.
Maybe we can make it explode if it gets bigger.
Bex, do you have anything you want to do on your turn, or is that it? Liam, you're next, by the way.
I did have a question actually. Has it been? I cast Hex on the ghouls, and that lasts an hour. I'm guessing that expired.
On the ghouls?
So
yeah,
if,
I would say
if
that's
I
expired.
see another creature within an hour, I get to remark them. But
I would say that's fair game.
that it is selective.
No, I'd say that's fair game. I'd say.
Fair. I don't know what's fair.
I mean, yes.
So that
you
it expired.
yes, it expired, and you can use it again.
Okay. Oh man, I like if it's active. I don't use spell. Let me check if I have a spell slot. Sorry, this thing is a little slow.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't have any spell slots, I guess. So.
Who needs spell slots when you can be angry?
It's fair.
For some reason, that
Angry
doesn't
spell
feel. Yeah, for some reason I'm on the path to not being angry. So that's it for me. I
Okay.
think that's my only bonus actions that I could use.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. Liam, your turn, followed by Jay.
Okay, I'm going to I'm gonna cast Create a Campfire right here.
Yep.
I was going to try and see if I could use telekinetic shove on Elbreth if I could see her, but I guess I don't need to do that.
Yeah, she's good enough away. I think it wouldn't be necessary. So you're just gonna cast fire right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to cast it, and it kind of surrounds it more or less, or attempts to. It probably goes through some of it, depending. It can't surround the full thing because it's pretty big. And this time, instead of how you saw with Thunderclap, you see the fire actually suddenly, like literally get pulled into it, and this thing grows another foot.
Oi, Mark, I said don't make it bigger. Like, an emphasis on the don't.
Okay.
Yeah, seemingly no effect. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Jay, followed by Lava.
I'm gonna get off the shoulder of Zahel, but like rolling. I'm gonna roll forward.
Okay.
So I'm gonna land there.
All right. Bold boy, getting right next to it. Okay.
Well, that's how my sneak attack works. But I need other people around it too.
Don't be suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage. I'm gonna run over here to this bone pile.
And I'm gonna run away.
Bravely run away.
You didn't engage. How are you disengaging?
He got
It's
within
fine.
gauge
It's fine.
distance.
I got within striking distance, Mark. I'm just trying to stay safe over here. I'm sure you guys can handle it.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. Got you. Is that all you're doing?
That's all I can do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Lava, your turn, followed by Richard.
I'm a rogue. This is what
I'm
we do. We
moving.
hide.
I'm moving up here. I am going to be angry.
You gonna rage?
Use my last rage. And I am going to reckless attack with my battle axe.
Yep.
My great axe.
Go for it. Give me a hit.
I get to roll with advantage.
Yep. What you got?
13 to hit.
13 with advantage. You rolled a 13.
Yes, I rolled a 3 and an 8
Oh no!
before the +5.
With Nadar kind of just now coming back to no longer being like shrouded by whatever was going on in his mind, just comes to and goes to sees the monster, goes to kind of take a swing at it, but his senses aren't fully back to being what they need to be, so he's kind of, his depth of perception is a little off, and he swings a little short. Just misses it. Just misses.
That's everything I can do. I don't think I have a bonus action I can do.
Oh no. Okay. Richard, and then it's back to the mound, followed by SJ.
Oh no, my bonus action was raging.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So nothing else has worked. Fire damage.
Literally no damage has happened to the thing yet. Please
Whatever you guys do, don't make it bigger.
So what did Ayla hit it with?
thunderclap.
All right. Well, let's try radiant.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw a guiding bolt.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
It certainly hits.
That is going to
Vitally,
be
something hits this thing.
16 radiant damage.
I hit the thing. It just grew.
Yep. All right. You said 16 radiant?
16 radiant damage.
Okay. Your bolt hits and singes, and like you see it kind of like flow through the whole thing, and it actually decreases in size a little bit. It seemed to not only work, but work very well.
There we go. That's the.
It's glowing now, so the next attack roll has advantage on it.
Mm-hmm. Good hit.
And I can't do anything for a bonus action, so.
Okay. So that ends your turn.
What I will do
All right.
is use some of my movement.
Okay.
Get over here with the group.
Not a bad idea.
As long as it doesn't have AoE.
Uh-huh.
I mean, raging while having reckless attack is a pretty good strategy against it, by the looks of it.
Yep. And does that fully end your turn?
Yes, I can't bonus action anything.
Okay. All right. So it's back to the creature's turn.
Yippee!
Okay. Nadar is seemingly going to come to try and strike you from above. So you see, like, again, it's just a blob, and suddenly, like, an arm kind of forms, goes to make a windmill motion. And it does not hit you because it suddenly vanishes. That giant thing in front of you literally vanishes and reappears right here
Oh.
with the arm coming down, and it slams right on Mark.
Don't like this.
Boy,
Or-
way to go, guys.
Ooh, for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nadar, what'd you do? It just poofed.
It tries to
Way go,
make
mate.
it does try to make its second attack at Ayla, but Ayla just being a monk, that's all the explanation you need. It goes to swing and just it doesn't connect. She just dodges it somehow.
Flawlessly.
Do I
Like,
need to make...
Yes, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I was totally
Three.
expecting that you would take advantage of the fact this monster has advantage on its attacks against me.
Is this thing a Grimmelhach?
So wait, since it missed me, do I get an opportunity attack?
No, that's
No.
that's
That's
if you
if it-
were. That's
Within
if it
5 feet.
moves. Yeah.
Would you roll, Liam?
3.
That's not a great roll.
No, it's
Gosh,
not.
come on. Okay,
Our rolls are
so
great
Good at
today.
this game.
much like with
Can I just-
Elbreth, when the arm hits it, it wraps around Liam and sucks him into it.
I have all my d20s here. I'm going to roll them.
So Liam is now inside the monster. That is going to end its turn. SJ, it's on to you, followed by
So wait, Liam
Vix.
tried to hit it with.
no.
No, it tried to hit him,
It,
and then it
it,
ate
And
him.
it succeeded.
it successfully hit him, and then he failed a Constitution saving throw, so it engulfed him.
Okay.
Just like it did to Elbert.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. I mean, she's okay now. She got better.
She's probably like mentally scarred for a while, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, which of us is mentally scarred?
That's
Me.
fair.
Alright,
I'm
that's
safe.
my.
All right.
I mean, I'm mentally scarred, but I'm safe.
Okay.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
So basically, if we hit the thing, it sucks us in, right? Is that what I'm getting?
You do not know that.
No.
No one
So
has
far,
tried.
That's what has happened in the past.
Well, no one's tried that. It has only happened when it hit something else.
Oh, okay. Alright. I am gonna do I'm gonna use my staff to strike it.
And remember, you get advantage.
Right. And then roll that into flurry of blows.
As a monk would do.
hmm
If you're not doing
So-
30 attacks, you're not monking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
A natural 20? Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, 20 plus 5, right? So 25?
Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah, 25. All right, and then I do a.
So give me your damage.
Wait, why are there two different ones? Oh, bludgeoning and wait, they're both bludgeoning. Why? Can someone tell me what
one-handed-
dice to roll? Because one says D6 and the other says D8.
One's one-handed and two-handed.
Yep. If you're wanting to hit, well, you're doing with a staff, so yours would be. Honestly, you can decide.
All right,
But-
let's do
Are you
the-
hitting one-handed or two-handed, basically?
You probably
guess
would
you're-
only have one-handed if you had
If
something
it-
in your other hand, like a shield or a focus. But
Okay,
if you
so
don't need to,
so,
then you
yeah,
can do
it's
two.
the only thing I have, so I'll do
Yep.
it two-handed. So I don't know
Roll,
if I'm at
roll a
D8.
d8.
Is this the D8? Yeah. 7.
7. And I'm
7
gonna
plus 3, so 10.
10, and I'm gonna double it to 20 because you rolled a natural 20.
And then the flurry of blows.
Okay. Give me another hit.
12 plus 5, so 17.
17. That
Mhm.
hits. So roll a d4.
That's not right. I was like, wait. This is a 4, right? Okay.
Math.
3.
The
so
Lego
6.
one that you don't want to step on.
6.
Right.
Okay.
Is it dead?
Please. All right.
Mine
so
can hope.
Ayla comes up and is the first
Does it
thing
get bigger?
is the first thing that tries to physically attack this thing, and she does with her staff, and takes a couple hits at it. And although it doesn't seem to do a ton of damage, it is taking effect, and it's not growing. So it is, in fact, inflicting damage. But it seems to be slightly resistant to natural bludgeoning damage. But you did hurt it.
It did hurt it.
Mhm.
Alright. And then that ends my turn.
And it didn't eat you. So you learned a couple of
Didn't
things.
eat me, guys!
You learned a couple of things. All right, it's Bex followed by Liam.
Right. First, I want to clarify something. That's the question I had last round. I remembered this is same time as the temp HP. So we already had this conversation last, where you said that the temp HP is still there,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So I think the curse was cast like maybe a minute before that. So if the temp HP is there, then the curse is still there, right?
Yeah.
Good track. If you want to do it that way.
I would definitely like to. So I would like to bonus action place that curse onto the mean goop monster.
Okay.
And then now try again to Celestial Blast.
All right.
Come on! Why this thing? Oh my gosh.
What
It
did
doesn't matter if I'm not hitting anything. That's a 9.
And so apparently, just the effects of being eaten by this thing takes its toll on your vision, and Elbreth just cannot get her purchase on aiming for where this thing is.
Still hasn't.
I'm gonna go get my real dice
And, like-
for next round, okay? I'm done with roll 20 and D&D Beyond right now.
With all the goop in her eyes, I think she may even think it's still on the platform and shoots that way. And like
There we go. That's what I did.
goes completely the wrong direction of where this thing is. But you nailed that platform. Like you smoked it. That platform is singed.
Yeah. I'll
It's
show
so
that
smoky.
platform. How dare it let that thing stand on it.
Do
you know.
you do anything else with your turn?
No, I think this is good. You know, hiding behind Zahel and in the corner, just thinking about my life choices.
Hey, it's pretty safe over here.
I even know where you went.
He's,
Yep.
you
I'm over here in this little alcove.
Oh,
can't see it. Mine's
There's
black.
water
tonight.
here, you know.
Okay.
actually, just in case of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna. You know what? Actually, no, that's a good. 10. I'll stand here. Whoa. Well, sorry, everything just like.
Yeah, because you went outside
way
the
off
room.
map. Yeah, somehow I'm gonna
Okay.
stand in this corner and cry and think about my life choices.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays off for him. All right. So that's going to end her. So we are now to Liam, followed by Jay. Liam, all you can do right now is make a Constitution saving throw, followed by a Strength saving throw.
All right, 14 for
Nice.
Constitution,
Nice.
and
Come on.
7.
Oh no. You did so good on the first part. Okay. You don't take any damage yet, but you see Mark trying to escape this thing, but being a low-level wizard, strength is not exactly his strong suit. So he's guys can see him trying to get out, but he does not seem to be able to, and he does not escape the monster. So that's that's all you can do right now. All right. Jay, followed by Lava.
In this room, in this little alcove, do I see anything of interest?
That is where the monster was. So you were standing on top of a lot of body parts and bones, honestly.
I'm used to it.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to sneak attack and shoot it with my short bow.
You are literally, this will be pertinent information for the players. You're about in the only circumstance where you could sneak attack it. Not because you're in that alcove, because if it had still been on this platform, you guys cannot even tell where the heck the front of this thing is. It seems to be like fully, just, it can move from any direction. But that platform is raised and you are down and far apart, so like you're in a position to where
you know, like game mechanic wise, you just have to have somebody else within 5 feet of it, and it's
Yeah.
attention there.
Yeah,
So-
I got you. I'm just painting the picture for you. You're in a good spot to where, go for it.
I rolled a 20, not natural.
Hey,
Mhm.
still, that's awesome. Okay, give me some damage.
I got 6 piercing damage.
6 piercing. Okay.
Does it grow from the arrow?
I hope not.
You see the arrow, take purchase. It doesn't seem to do a lot, but it's not growing, so that's something. So,
Success.
yep, it seems to have had some effect. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Like, are these like fleshy body parts or like bone body parts?
A lot more like bone.
Okay. I start piling them up in front of me. This is
You're making a bone barricade.
the little one.
gotta
And
gotta
make it-
respect the game.
Just make it as much so that I'm standing on top of that and I'm not in the water at all.
Okay. As opposed to taking the stairs, but creative. I like it.
Well, if
He
I
really doesn't like water, guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a whole perimeter that's a but okay, it's fine. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Lava
Thinking
followed by
here, guys, I'm thinking.
Lava followed by Richard.
Come on, not 20. I'm reckless attacking. By the way, I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I rolled a nat 1, then I rolled a 14. Plus 5.
Okay.
So that's a 19.
Yeah, that hits. Give me some damage.
D12. 5 plus 8 damage.
8.
With my axe, so that is
Bludgeoning,
slashing.
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 I forgot my sneak
Okay.
attack damage.
You go, and Nadara comes up and just takes a whack at it, now being a little more cognizant and back to full awareness. And actually, it does hit this time and takes a little bit of goop with it on the ground.
Or about as cognizant as an angry dwarf is.
Especially an angry drunk dwarf.
Who has not had enough alcohol in his system to sustain as much anger as
Perhaps.
usual.
Right. Anything else with your turn?
No, I'm not ending my rage. That's my only bonus action
Yep.
I can
Okay.
do. So
That's
no.
fair. So Richard, followed by the creature, and then back to SJ.
I am going to attempt to put a bane on this thing.
Okay.
So, charisma saving throw, DC of 13. Please fail.
This will be a moment for the players. It uses a legendary action to succeed.
This thing has legendary actions.
This isn't a mini boss. This is a boss.
Too low left to go against legendary bosses.
At least it's not like using legendary actions to have extra turns. So
Right.
Yeah.
That's
It has 2 different legendary actions. It already used one. I just didn't say it, but you guys could probably figure out what it is if you thought about it long enough.
Oh.
I'm guessing the teleportation.
Ding 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 ding.
Alright, well, I cannot bonus action. Yeah, spell. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Let's back to the mound, and then to SJ, and then to Bex. That is best case scenario. That works really well. So it's going to Liam, go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Just Constitution, though.
Net 20.
You are fine. You hate everything, but you're fine. Like, you don't take any damage or anything. But you are still fighting and trying to get out of this thing. So with a nat 20, like, he's fighting so much that it's like kind of disrupting the thing. So when it goes to attack, it misses. So it tries to strike Nadara and Ayla, but misses on both attacks. So it actually does not hit anybody this turn. So, well played. That is to move back around. So now we're to Ayla, followed by Elberth.
Alright, so I'm annoyed. AF.
Okay.
I whacked the thing with my staff again. Full board.
Okay. Give me a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed to work last time. No reason
Yeah.
to not try again.
17 plus 5.
That hits.
2. And 6 plus 3, 9.
Okay.
Then I hit it with an unarmed strike.
Okay. Give me another hit.
18 plus 5.
That hits. Give me a D4.
Three plus 3, 6.
6. Okay.
And then hold on. I guess that's it for.
I was out. I don't know if you can do anything else other than move.
Well, I mean, I could use a key point or Kai, whatever you pronounce that.
It's key.
Yeah.
Well, you can only do that. Let's see. Yeah, you could do another unarmed strike. Well, no, because you have to do flurry of blows first to do that. So attack-wise, I don't think you can do anything else yet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It
Gosh,
just-
monks have so many stipulations, man.
Yeah. No kidding.
Okay, so that is your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that is over to Elbreth, followed by Mark.
Why isn't he dead yet?
He's not dead because he's got a ton of life.
Uh-huh.
All right. I pulled out. Wait, no. I need the d20.
Did you get the actual dice?
Okay.
Yeah,
I pulled
she
out
does.
my-
Yeah, put
Sparkly
roll 20
background.
in jail.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try to remember how to do math. All right. Okay, that's a higher number. 13 plus 5 is 18.
That's gonna hit.
You finally hit
Yeah.
the thing.
Success.
Woohoo!
Yes.
It'd be great if I just hit it when it's dead. They're already like, oh, we beat it? What do you...
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, hit it.
Alright.
Give me some damage.
Alright, so that's 8 force damage. Plus... Oh, wait, yeah, that's right, because the... Plus 5 necrotic.
Okay. Right. The force, as best you can tell, separated into two. The damage seems to take hold well. The necrotic does not seem to do much.
Okay.
But it doesn't make it bigger.
Doesn't make it bigger, but it doesn't seem to affect it a whole lot.
As long as it's not bigger or healing from that, then it's good.
Yeah, it did not do that.
Okay. I mean, it's not great, but right. Did anyone get hit? Like,
Mm,
is anyone looking bad?
I'd say Mark's
you-
looking kind of bad because
Mark.
he's in at the
Oh
thing.
no, I'm fine. That was just I still have extra attack HP.
Right.
So Mark,
He has not taken any damage yet, other than
I would say he's not in a comfortable situation.
well, no, he did take one hit, didn't he? Yep, he did.
My shields took that damage though.
Yeah, he had I forgot he had a temporary shield on, so his health point's fine. Yeah, actually, everybody's doing fairly well right now.
all right, I'll save it for when we need it. And Grumbly reminded me that I get to give it disadvantage on an ability. What save was Zahel trying to make it do?
Wisdom. Was it wisdom?
Charisma that I did, but
Charisma.
Charisma?
it used a legendary resistance on it.
Right. That was
I
the
don't
only
know how many
save that
it
anyone.
has.
That was the only save that people tried to make it do, right? Or did someone else do anything?
That I
Wasn't there
recall.
one other one?
That I recall, it's made other people do saving throws, but I don't think
Yeah.
anyone has made it do anything other than Richard.
No, I just started hacking into it with an axe.
I tried to make a dex save, but
All right.
that didn't
Just
work.
in case, I'll give it a disadvantage on charisma.
Okay.
With that was part of the curse thing. I forgot it. Grumbles reminded. But other than that, that's it for my turn.
All right, Liam, give me a charisma saving throw followed by a strength saving throw.
Alright. You mean Constitution followed by...
Yeah, excuse
Strength.
me. Excuse me, Constitution.
Okay. 11 for Constitution,
Oof. Okay.
and 18 for Strength. Oh, 17 actually.
Okay,
18
that's good.
minus 1.
That first one bad, second one good. So
Okay.
take a little solace out of that. Oof. Okay. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. But-
Okay.
But you can't breathe inside this thing, so it's finally started to take hold with how long you've been in here. Even though you did really well to hold as long as you did. But you finally took some damage from it, but with your strength, you finally make sure, like probably in that one sliver that Nadar managed to cut away, you get to find a little bit of daylight and you make your way out of it and just slump right down, just kind of fall to the ground out of it. You're not prone, but you just kind of like land and you're just like what, and that's all you can do for your turn.
Okay.
But you are out. You got that.
Alright.
So it is to Jay, followed by Lava.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
It's fair.
15.
All right, we're getting into interesting territory now. So you shoot Nadar, you feel an arrow just go kind of right by your head, but does hit the monster. So give me some damage.
Oh yeah.
Just Nadar
12.
turns his head back freely.
12?
12.
Okay.
I got him with a 12. It's like a great number, I would say.
You guys, for the first time, can kind of see visibly that it has taken damage. Not from the arrow itself. You can tell it's starting to become hurt.
And I forgot I could do this, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide.
All right. Where are you hiding, out of curiosity?
Amongst all the bones that I've arranged in a nice pattern.
Wonderful.
I'm covered in this stuff.
So do we see like a Millard head just like covered by like a femur?
Oh, you know what, I am especially good at this.
All right. So is that gonna end your turn?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So Lava, then Richard.
Reckless attack, boy!
All right. Go for it.
Another nat 1 before I add advantage.
Ooh, hope you get better than that. Did you roll 2
That's
nat
18.
1? Okay, I was supposed to say
18.
18 will hit.
18 plus 5.
That's 23.
No, that's not that unlucky. He wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know if he was that unlucky.
He wouldn't do that to us.
Give me some damage.
7. Slashing with the great axe.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. On to Richard, followed by the monster.
If
And
I
then
were
Asher.
using my hand axes, I could do 2-weapon fighting, which would let me attack with both, but
Yep. So,
So,
what you got, Richard?
do I, and I'm asking you three, do I buff Ayla, Nadar, and Mark? Or do I try to slam this thing again with Guiding Bolt?
we just need
Slam
damage.
Don't buff me. I mean, I don't have much to hit it.
I mean, I'll just hit it for 12, so.
Either way, I'm hitting it next. So
I tell you what, I think it's because if I miss, this is a wasted spell slot. I'm gonna throw a bless up on Ayla, Nadar, and all right. So you're not actively attacking, so I'll throw it on Elbereth for the third person. So for the next minute, assuming I don't lose concentration, when you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can add a D4 to it.
whoop-whoop.
and with my advantage,
Hashtag
Correct,
bless.
Okay. And then for the sake of description, is there any visible effect to this? Or do they
no,
just
he just
feel?
kind of mutters and curses under his breath about stupid thing getting hard to hit. I'm sick of this. I'm going to take care of this crap. And you just kind of feel that energy wash over. You're familiar with it, having been around Zahel.
Okay. So they just feel it. They don't they're not glowing or
Okay,
anything.
well, cursing in
No
there, then he
ominous
actually
green
put on.
glow from the grave power.
You're right. He's
Okay.
cursing while he blesses. As is his way.
Psalm 28.
You should probably move. You should
You know,
probably move
James
away.
says that you
You
can't
should-
curse and bless out of the same mouth. But
You
I
should
beg to
probably-
differ.
Well, James
should
has never met
probably-
Zahel.
You should probably move away from that creature so that it doesn't grab you.
I probably am within range. Oh, this ledge, can I get up? Well, I guess I can just 10, 15, 20. Go up the stairs there.
Okay.
Now, if it comes after me, maybe it'll get opportunity attacked.
Does it get that end your turn?
Yes.
Back to the mound. Oof. Alright, then. Ayla does I don't have to ask that. Does a 25 hit?
Hmm.
I'm
No.
going to I'm going to
That
assume
definitely
so.
misses.
Alright.
That's right over my head.
Alright. Alright. It's going to, again, it's a blob. You see the arm come up beside it and just kind of suddenly does a very fast side swipe and wraps around Ayla and like kind of coils her up, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Who's making that save, Ayla?
Ayla.
Ayla.
Yes, you can add a D4 to that.
Okay.
Because you have Bless. So that should work in your favor. Come on, dice roll.
Haven't I technically done the most damage to this thing? No.
See ya.
8, 7.
I think SJ's done the most damage to this thing.
I did 15 damage.
That's what I've done.
Actually, I can tell you without a doubt, any of you physical attackers, it's not going to be you.
Dang it.
Half of that. If it's physical, you just half it.
Mm-hmm.
I've done 9.
I
say
thought-
that's pretty good.
I thought this slashing, like the fact I'm hacking away at this thing,
It
even though it's
hit.
made of goop.
It hurt. It's not doing as much damage as some of the other things did.
I think the
One thing I'm wondering
might have done the
is-
best thing.
One thing I'm wondering is it that the campfire or the bonfire had wood, I guess, so that's why it's growing, or grew from the campfire, or is it the fire that it
You don't know?
grew from?
All I'm saying is, Mark, any
Yes.
sort of growth is a bad thing.
You have firebolt, so you could test that theory if you want to.
I would not
No,
test
I
that theory.
I don't want to test that theory right now.
I whisper.
SJ, did you make a Constitution saving throw? SJ? 2? Oh no. Okay, well, it wraps up Ayla and sucks her in. She's in it.
Okay.
And it is going to be Bex, followed by Liam. Because it would have been SJ's turn, but
As it pulls me in, I
Well-
scream out, I'm not happy
Doesn't get
about
us-
this!
you know what? That's
Does it
fair.
get a save?
I'll give you
Yeah.
one. You can make them back to back because it's literally your turn next. So make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, me? Okay.
Now, technically, she would have used Bless on that last one, so it wouldn't have been 2. It would have been, what, at max 6, which still would have.
Right. 12
12?
plus 1.
Okay, does the Bless
Third.
continue, or is it a one-time use?
As long as I have concentration, it's up. So for a minute.
So add a d4. Which is. You give Richard a big thank you, because otherwise this would have been very bad.
15.
Okay, you are fine. Roll a
I'm
strength.
fine!
Roll a
Everyone
strength saving throw.
cheers! She's fine!
Strength. Roll the strength.
Strength saving throw.
Is that just
Also
a
a
D20
D4.
again?
It's a d20, and for you, plus 3.
1. Where'd you get the 3 from?
Saving throw.
Looking at strength, it says plus 1.
Saving throw.
You get your proficiency
that's right.
modifier with it.
So
Yeah, plus
I
2.
tell you to
Leave me
roll
alone.
the plus d4, but it doesn't matter. So you you try and get your way out of this, but due to some of the physical attacks and wailing on it you done earlier, you're a little fatigued. So between holding it,
17.
what is the 17 from?
You told me to roll.
That's her strength saving throw.
Yeah, I thought you already rolled a d20 and rolled a. So you're
No.
trying to roll again.
No,
No,
this
no,
was
she
the
didn't
first
roll
time I
before.
rolled the strength one.
Where'd you get the 7 from?
What's 7?
No one said
three.
7.
I thought you said 3.
Or 3,
You
yeah.
said 7. You said
Liam.
+3, and I was like, where's the +3 from? I hadn't rolled yet.
You said 1, is what you said.
Yeah, because it says +1.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you rolled a 1. I
Oh.
was about to say, that's awful. Okay, so you rolled a 17.
Well, I rolled a 14 +3, that's 17.
Okay.
And you can add a D4 to it.
And then I get to add a D4 to it.
Yep.
3.
Okay.
So 20.
You make your way out of it.
I did it, guys!
She rolled high,
I'm
Yep.
3!
just like Captain Bex did.
Mm-hmm.
She rolled a 20, whereas Captain Bex rolled a 19. Does she get to make an action now?
This one, she does not. So,
Okay.
because Bex rolled a natural 20. So I was going to give it to her on that one. So you make your way out of it, but that's going to end your turn. So you have nothing else to do this turn. So Bex and then Liam.
Right. Does the bless go with the attack roll too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Attacks and saving throws.
All right. Oh gosh. Okay, so 2 + 6 + 5, 11. No, I can't math. 2 + 6 + 5, 13.
Yeah, 13.
13.
That's for hit.
Yes.
You just miss. Just
We
missed.
got 14.
Probably just combination of how far away you are and I guess still having some residual goop. You just don't have clear sight of the target and you miss.
It's like at the same, because it's happening all so fast. Like it's like Ayla's flying out, and I'm like trying to not hit her, and
There you go. Makes sense.
I overcorrected.
Okay. Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah. No, good here.
Okay. Is that anything?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's still looking pretty good, right? So,
I'd say so.
okay.
All right. Liam, followed by Jay.
Yeah.
To disengage from the creature.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Can I climb up here?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You're tall enough. It's not that high of a ledge, so yeah, you could do that.
All right. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Jay, followed by Lava.
I pop out of the bone pile and fire another one.
All right. Ah!
Pop out of the bone pile and yell
Like
and poop.
Haha! I got you!
All right. Give
Message for you, sir.
With a natural 20!
This is for you, sir.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
Haha! With a
That-
natural 20.
Hey.
20 with that sneak attack damage.
That's what I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
about, boy. Give me some-
Sneak
give me
attack
some-
only applies to one part, but
Give me some
it's
damage.
still damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Popped out of the bone pile. Like daisies.
Popped up the bone pile, hip hip hey.
You gotta add this up.
And swing the pony
nine.
to save the day.
And 11. Well, that wasn't great. I rolled 2 ones. One on the sneak attack, one on my normal attack.
No.
11.
Nice.
I
So,
fired 2 arrows off very quickly.
so you actually get to do 11 damage because it would have normally been halved, but since you crit, you're actually going to get the full damage this time. So you
The bone pile strengthens me.
you make purchase and goes in it, and again, like you can see it's visibly damaged. It's seen better days, but it's still moving. It's still trucking.
And then I pile the bones back on top of me and hide again.
Just shoot, shoot.
Just like how
In one
rogue
fluid
should
motion.
As is the way.
work. This is the
All
way.
right, Lava followed by Richard.
Reckless attacking.
Okay.
15.
You got a D4 for that too. Don't forget.
Yes,
you
I'm
can-
gonna add that D4. Let's roll the fancy metal one. 17 to hit.
It hits.
Let's see. It's the D12.
Give me some damage.
How does 14 damage feel?
Bludgeoning,
Slashing.
slashing.
An axe. Axes go slashy.
Doesn't hurt it that bad, but
Oh, Nadar,
does
do you
again.
see anything on top of that platform there?
Angry dwarf noises.
I feel like for Millard, it's that meme of Zoe Deschanel. I was like, that's on me. I set the bar too low for that. Like I walked into that one.
Angry dwarf noises. Like that's all you
Should have known.
You are adding your rage damage, right, Nadar?
I don't get bonus damage on rage. I get. Oh yeah. Oh, I did not. I have not been
Yeah,
adding
you
that.
should.
You
That's
should.
+2.
They all.
Yeah.
I think it's 2.
So +2 damage
Plus
on
2.
top of that. So that's
Yeah.
11,
I got you.
15,
Just rage
16.
damage.
I get +2 to my damage from attacks.
What
Yeah, I got you.
type of damage is it though?
Whatever damage.
Whatever.
you
The
inflict.
same as.
Yeah, it's the same. So
It's
Yeah.
like a sneak attack damage.
I got you. Okay.
hmm
So that is Richard, followed by the monster, followed by SJ.
Mr. Monster, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Of
DC is 13.
succeeds.
Well, that does nothing then. I'm out of slots. So that's my turn.
That makes this thing a pretty sussy baka.
All right. What were you trying to do? Like, did you visibly do anything?
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So yeah, it would have been conjuring a fire that drops down on top of it. I say fire, it's radiant damage, but
Right. Okay.
It's a holy fire.
a holy fire.
Okay. It's going to go to attack again. Briefly disappears. Resurfaces right here. And goes to attack Ayla and Nadar. And between teleporting, being a little hurt, and you guys having seen this before, you managed to evade both attacks. It does not hit anybody.
Alright.
Just both attacks miss. That is SJ followed by Bex.
Ooh. Can I hit it from there, from Catty Corner, or do I need to move?
Yeah, it's at the square right next to you. It's just since that token's curved, it looks a little farther
Okay.
away. But yeah, you're good.
All right. I'll whack it
Yeah,
with my stick.
Nadar will have to move.
I'll whack it with my stick.
Okay.
Gratefully,
Give me
if
a
I
hit.
move before I attack, it doesn't enrage. So
Yep.
13 plus 5. 18
For hit,
for a hit.
definitely hits. Give me some damage.
1 plus 3, so 4.
4.
And then I strike it with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Or actually, no. Do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Then I can do a bonus action after that. A 1. That's terrible.
For hit.
For hit.
Okay, that definitely does not hit. You actually
So, and
you go to strike and still feeling a little bit of the effects of having eaten that thing. You just and just smoke yourself in the jaw
okay.
and take 2 damage.
Jerk. Can I still do a bonus action
Yes.
after it failed? Okay. Right, so
I'll allow
gonna
it.
use the 1 key, so I get to do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay.
Got that. Okay.
Give me some hits.
Strike. Come on. 16 plus 5. So that's 13. Wait, no, that's wrong. 11. I can do this.
You say 16 plus 5?
21. That's
There you
21.
go. There you go.
Um,
All right. Just making sure I heard correct.
I can do the maths.
Yeah. like
And I
she's
rolled
like
a 3
It's like a
plus
side.
3, so that's 6.
Like a side
no,
hook. She's
that's-
just confused and hurt herself in her confusion. Side
So
hook.
6, and then so I get a second unarmed strike.
Mhm.
Rolled a 20.
Nat 20?
Plus 5, so that's
Hey.
25. Nat 20, so 25. And then a 2 plus 3, so 5.
Yes, yeah, okay. Okay.
Did I kill it?
No.
Dang it!
Did I kill it?
It's still alive, so no.
Well, you didn't say
Just
anything
keep
yet,
building
so I'm
the
just
whole
like, did I kill it? Did I kill it?
No, you did not
And I
kill
rolled
it.
a nat 20!
He'll
Do you see
tell
how
us
many
if you
times I
kill
hit the
it.
thing?
Yeah, it's just every time you roll a nat 20, monsters just die. Just you're like, oh no, my weakness, high rolls.
It was
No.
a nat 20 plus 5, so it was actually 25.
It's also resistant to all of your attacks. Keep that in mind.
Alright.
Just remember that. Okay, so do you move or anything for your turn, or does that end it?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
I'd like to back up.
Does it give an opportunity attack on you?
It would.
Oh, then no, I won't move.
And
And
then
I
you,
end my turn.
so you can move if you want to. It's just you're close enough to where it would attack you.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be Bex, followed by Liam.
Alright. Zahel's still concentrating, right?
Yes. So D4.
Oh yeah, what's his thing?
Alright.
Bless plus D4.
Yeah.
16.
It's closer now, so you're good. You hit it. I think Elberth needs glasses.
Yeah.
Farsighted.
That's not to damage, right? The adding?
No.
What?
No, it's just for
Okay.
hit.
Aha! 9 plus 5. What is that?
14.
14. What type of damage?
14 force and 2 necrotic.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong one. Minus that. 12 force and 2 necrotic. Sorry, there was the wrong modifier.
You're it's not dead or anything. Do you want to describe like what your attack was?
Just again, like just pointing the mace at it, and the beam of like golden light comes at it as she backs away
Okay.
into the corner. Nice
it-
corner.
Are you talking about like a shotgun effect? Like did the blast like literally shove you away?
No,
or-
it's like, she's like walking away as she's doing it. It's
Yeah.
like this little arc that comes out. And she's just like walking away like as she's
gotcha.
doing it.
I got you.
Like kind of like,
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
no, that is it.
Okay. Liam followed by Jay.
Alright, I'm going to use magic missiles in my last spell slot. I rolled a 7 plus 3.
So 10.
Yep.
And yours shoots what, 3 right now?
Yeah, it's only level 1.
Yep. So all 3 of them miss. The first one shoots wide and goes over. The second one kind of like splashes right in front of Ayla and Nadar and like just shoots water up into them, and then the third one just goes wide.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
Magic missiles can't miss.
Yeah, I got you. Was waiting to see if it's like who's gonna say it first. No, yeah. So you're 10 damage total. What type of damage is it?
I believe it's force damage. Just let me check here.
Not arcane.
It might be arcane. I don't remember. I don't.
Pretty sure it's force.
It'll show it in the. It'll say it in the description.
Yeah, I'm looking for magical force. Yep. So force damage. Okay. Yep. Anything else?
See here. Another thing. From what I heard, the chat cannot hear the music.
Interesting.
But,
Didn't say that.
I don't know because I see levels on it. But if anyone can't hear the music, just let us know and we'll get it fixed. Anything else for your turn?
That's it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna move there.
Okay. That is over to Jay, followed by Lava.
I pop out again. With a natural 20.
Gosh, you're rolling with that 20 tonight. Love it.
Music's playing.
Okay, go for it.
It's because I have advantage because I'm hiding.
It's the bones. No, it's definitely the bones. You just need to get bone
Magical
armor
bones.
at this point.
Yeah.
Like take those things with you. You're just gonna see Miller just like a freaking psychopath, like carrying a bunch of bones. Like they bring me luck. All right, give you some damage.
16.
Nice. Is that? Did you double it already, or was that?
Yeah, that's total.
Okay. All right. It is looking. It's looking hurt. It is.
And
it's-
I hide again.
just
It seems so
cover himself
effective.
back up. Yeah. So it's back
working.
to Richard, followed by the monster, then SJ. Yeah, you can tell this
I thought
thing
it was
is.
me.
It's
Or excuse me,
Nadara,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, skipped you. Lava, then Richard. Yeah, it's.
Okay.
You can tell it's kind of like constantly having to form itself back together a little bit.
Reckless attack before I roll any attacks.
You still got D4s too,
Yes.
or a D4. I forget. You don't have 2 attacks yet.
I'm using a reckless attack, so I get to roll with advantage. So that's 19 plus 5. So that's 24. And I'm adding the D4.
Okay.
Because I know I can't crit, but still.
I mean, this
Why
would
not?
matter.
Plus 3.
Okay.
And then. Max damage. So that's 12 plus 5.
Nice. Is that rage damage too?
That's including rage damage, because I have plus 3 without rage.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I just. We'll start. Now we're at the point where Nadar is now spinning.
Yeah, he's just the angry drunk spin at this point, just like a little topper on the table. Yeah, it's definitely looking hurt. It's struggling to like maintain its form at this point. So Richard, followed by the creature, then SJ.
So after seeing Nadar just slam this thing and it's still up, he's like fuming, and he throws his spear down and he just points at it. I am so sick of your nasty, bony, slimy crap. And
Yes.
I'm going to throw a Path to the Grave on it. And
That
The-
escalated quickly.
I did.
the next hit, it has vulnerability to all that damage. So
Okay.
somebody rail it and deal double damage to it.
Yes.
All right.
If it's immune to that damage and it's vulnerable, what's that happen? How's that work then?
Magic.
That
No,
would
I
be
mean-
Matt's call.
Where?
Yeah.
What's the thing called again?
It's called Path to the Grave. Blah
That's
blah blah.
It's a feature,
Next
right?
time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Okay.
It's a channel divinity feature, yeah.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
It does not like the words you spoke to it, so it's focused on you.
I'm just gonna be like,
And it's going to step up to the plate, and it
she's sick of this thing.
it wraps around you. Oh no. Oh. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. I have to try to maintain concentration, but I do have advantage on that.
Roll a Constitution save to see if you get sucked in first.
Yep.
So I do. I keep my concentration up
Okay.
as a 15 on
Yep.
that save for bless.
Constitution save time.
That is a 13.
That's after all bonuses.
Yeah, because I don't have bless on myself.
Oh man. Wraps around you and sucks Richard inside of it.
Now, can you maintain concentration when you're sucked into that thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
For the time being, it would probably be on borrowed time, but
Okay.
It depends what the sucked in is described as.
yep. He's fine, he just can't breathe.
All right.
So he's I
yeah.
rule it as he's fine right now. If he starts taking damage, then we're going to run into a problem. Because it's going to be
Okay.
hard. It's going to be hard for him to focus while he is literally like about to die of suffocation.
Mhm.
Okay, so
I do have Warcaster if it makes any difference on that, which is
Alright.
specifically focused on maintaining concentration.
SJ
Mhm.
followed by Bex.
You're muted.
Yep. Still muted. 3.
Got it. No. Sorry, AJ came in, so I had to mute it.
Okay.
I hit it with my staff.
Okay. Give me a hit.
Two-handed. I hit it while I scream in annoyance. I'm just die already.
Okay.
Rolled a 7. 7 plus 5.
Okay. She went a
12.
A
Am I
little.
still blessed?
And you can add a
Thank
D4 as well.
Add D4. So let's see
I
what you get
didn't
here.
add the D4 last time.
Let's see what you get. A 1. So you went a little too hard in the paint with the anger, and it kind of overtook your actual depth perception, and you swing and come up a little short because you swung too aggressively and came down and hit short of where it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then bonus action. An unarmed strike.
Okay.
19 plus 5, so 14, or 24. I can do this.
That hits. Give me some damage.
2 plus 3, so 5.
So I don't know how you're ruling that with it resisting, but it's also got vulnerability to that now because of the curse.
I'm doing a net neutrality.
Okay.
That's how it would work.
Yep.
If they have both, it halves and then doubles
Mm-hmm.
it back up.
Which is, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. We're on to Bex, followed by Liam.
All right.
He's looking real hurt.
Okay. 13 plus 5. 18.
Nice. And you don't have to use it, but you could use Bless if you wanted to.
That was including the bless.
Gotcha. Okay, so yes, that hits. What are you doing?
So Again, just going for the reliable celestial blast. That is math. 5 force and 5 necrotic.
5 force.
I rolled low on that one on the damage die. That's not a D10.
All right. Miss Elbreth, how do you want to do this?
Well, I want Zahel to not die, by the way.
Thank
He's-
you.
I'll spoil alert. He's fine.
Okay. So yeah, once again, just pointing the mace at it, and the golden light goes into the heart of the creature and goes like a starburst out of the creature. Like, there's like a specific movie or something I'm thinking of that looks like that, you know, where the things are coming out. Oh, like when Beast is transforming back into a human. Like
Okay.
that, but not
Light
the happy yet.
pierces out from the creature.
Mhm.
Just gotcha, and you just see like radiant energy as it just like shakes and just literally like just explodes all over the room. All of you are covered in its remains, just slime, and
I'm hiding in a bone pile.
except for
I'm a distance away from it.
this thing covered the whole room.
Oh,
It
okay.
exploded from the inside out. So like it's
You should have hid in a bone pile.
man's got a point.
Next time we all hide in bone
Guacamole
piles.
exploded, and then the guacamole exploded again.
Man.
Wait, is Millard hiding in a pile of chips?
Yeah.
Yes.
In reality, we're just in a giant grocery store here, people.
Yes.
It's just distorted to look this way.
Okay, so
Are we out of combat?
the combat has ceased.
I'm just thinking, like,
Rise
after that, just a
from
chest
the bone
appears,
pile.
and then we hear the Legend of Zelda music for opening a chest.
Is it?
But
That link says it's closed.
I just want to say, guys,
that's weird.
I know you had to drag me in here, but this was a totally bad idea, and I totally warned you all about this.
We didn't drag you in, you got teleported in.
You say that, being the wizard who pushes people around. So, I'm not sure if I can fully trust you. I know we've known each other a long time, Mark, but you can't just teleport people around.
I
guys-
did not teleport you in.
You all feel the very ground beneath your feet begin to shake.
See, I told you this was a bad
Are you
idea.
kidding me?
What is
Wait,
this?
Everything-
where we need to go? Is there another door?
Everything
I
is
start
shaking,
stomping.
and you start to see like the walls goes like to spider web up and cracking, as if the entire building is starting to cave in on itself. Occasional
I'm currently
rubble starting
stomping the
to
ground, trying to make
fall,
the ground
splashing the
cooperate.
water.
I step closer to Zahel.
You just kind of hear the laughing of the entity, which you cannot see it, but you just hear it in the.
I'm gonna try and perceive where the sound came from.
No.
It sounds like everywhere.
I'm going to try and perceive how to get out of here.
Mark, do you see anything on
Because
the
we don't really know.
pedestal?
We got
I'm gonna-
teleported in.
I'm
Is
gonna
there
start
anything
shaking
right
the
there?
crate. Just start shaking it.
Give me a strength check.
Skills.
I'm gonna ask Millard to please come with me so we can stay with the others.
Oi,
Is it a
that
save or a
sounds like a
check?
good plan.
Just roll strength.
I run up to the pedestal with Mark and see if there's anything.
Can I
And
add
for-
bless to it?
Yeah, it hasn't been a minute yet.
Okay. 10.
10. It's
Yeah.
It's rusted and weak and no longer being held by what it was previously. So it just kind of gives way, and because the walls that were holding it has started to crack, so it's not held into place real well anymore. So you move the door, no problem.
Okay.
Nice
So
job,
now-
buddy. Now
Alright.
let's book it.
You just
Nandar just starts running now. Just out.
For once, I'm actually going to follow Nadar.
Is it easy to get
Right
through?
behind you, my
Yes.
friend.
Yes.
Is it easy to get through?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Is it safe in
which way?
here? Or do we gotta keep running?
The ground is shaking. Everything is still crumbling and falling down.
Which way?
Why are
by
you
all
stopping?
means,
Let's
let's
go.
get out of here, Elbereth.
This way.
So you guys,
Run!
for sake of not making you traverse all the way back up, is the mission
there-
just to retrace your steps?
Is there anything
I
Yeah.
believe it's
inside
to
these
get out of the house.
alcoves that I left here?
No, you grabbed everything that you wanted last
Okay.
time.
Yeah, no, it's get out of the house, and we only know the one way out. So yeah, it's retracing steps.
So
Yeah, we're
retrace
still.
your
I
steps.
mean, we didn't find a way out when we were there before, but this is at a dead end. So I think we're gonna go back and try to see if anything's open or
Well,
anything we missed
we
before.
didn't explore all of the basement floor.
Yes, but the building is literally seemingly collapsing on itself. So I'm asking, are you just trying to retrace what you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Nadar's more focused on just finding a way out.
Okay.
And just happens to know, like, we came this way, there might be a
Yeah.
way out this way.
I'm giving you the bit,
Alright.
like, even though it's unfamiliar terrain, you guys are tenured travelers. Just because your abilities are gone doesn't mean your knowledge is. So, like, you have a roadmap of where you came from. So if you want to retrace your steps, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anna, as we're running, also like put a healing light at Ayla for 4.
So let me pull this up. We're going to be... It's going to be a little tricky. There's going to be kind of some back and forth. So you managed to get all the way back to the winding staircase of which you all plummeted down unwillingly from.
But not all of us.
And you go back up and you're back at the attic of the house.
Okay.
Is where you are currently.
Just
The
keep
house is still crumbling. You can tell stuff is fallen everywhere, and it seems like it's getting worse.
I just go
This
whichever way
way,
leads down.
guys. It's this
Yeah.
way.
Yep, it is that
Yeah,
way.
try the stairs.
Can I try and open the door?
Yes, it opens.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
as I said, there's gonna be a lot of like back and forth because I have to move you from floor to floor. Are you guys just trying to make your way down?
Just
Yeah.
down, down,
Yeah.
down.
I'm following
Down,
the
down,
guy,
down. Goblin Town.
So
You
there's this
guys make it all the way. I'm gonna move you for you.
We should be in the other room, I think.
No, you guys are gonna make it all the way down to the bottom floor.
Oh, okay.
I'm fast tracking, so I don't want to have to move you from room to room to room to room to room.
What about that book that I left on the second floor?
Did you want to get it?
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
Just as we're running by, just
Yep.
leans over and picks it up.
Now
Mark,
remember, it
Don't
doesn't
stop
say.
for a stupid book. Let's get out of here.
Now, looking at it, like
No parties,
wait a
freaking
minute.
ghosts
It takes
and
me 2
slime
seconds
monsters
to pick up
and
a
bone
book.
piles and water.
It
Like,
takes
let's
me
go.
2 seconds to pick up a book. Quit complaining.
looking and looking at it quickly while you run, like it doesn't say what it said before. It was something else.
It only takes like 10 seconds for Nadar to get possessed by a ghost boy. So,
I don't remember that.
Okay. So you guys make it all the way down to the front door, like the exit, but now there is something blocking your path. You get to the front doors, and just so
is
not
it
every-
Nadar's face?
just so everybody's not piled up, we'll say it. There's literal blades just right in front of the door.
They're gonna
As-
only hit
as
Nadar
if-
so many times before they
As
stop.
if it's the will of the house itself is trying to prevent you from escaping.
Okay.
We
Are
burn
they
the
moving
house
up and down, or are they like swinging?
They're
Are they, like,
constantly
so-
no, they're constantly. It's a bunch. It's about 3 or 4 of them constantly swinging to where there's openings, but it's marginal.
Is it just in this hallway? The hallway.
It's
to
ju-
the
it's-
exit?
It's the exit door. is what
Can
I'm
I
at.
Try to bust through a window.
Can I try and firebolt this window?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Firebolt the window, Mark.
All right.
Just do it
firebolt.
now.
If I get down on my stomach and crawl, would I be able to get under without getting hurt?
Not 20.
Okay.
Fireballs solve many problems. I've seen Mark do this before.
Roll damage.
Okay.
This is not-
1d10.
This is the worst. This is the worst potential outcome.
No, it's not. It's gonna be great.
That 1d10 reflects back and hits you.
Ouch. Okay. I'm down to 4.
Yep.
Nadar, smash this window with a hammer. Or whatever you carry on you.
Actually,
Nadar's currently on the floor trying to get under the blades.
Get up and smash that window with a hammer.
The house is
Can I
still
fit-
everything's shaking.
can I-
It seems like it's
Can I,
debris
can
falling.
I fit? Can I fit under the blades if I crawl?
You can
as a
you can roll an acrobatics check.
And if like,
Just give me acrobatics.
yeah, acrobatics.
You have a +1.
Luck.
13.
13. Okay.
That is not safe. Never mind.
All right.
It's a check.
So, you guys watch as Nadar attempts to ungracefully roll through these things, and just rolls and just kind of gets thrown around it like getting thrown into a blender, but does get thrown out the other side. So Nadar is now out,
Yeah.
and I'll just put him over here.
Nadar, can you
Um,
pull the lever?
But you took 16 damage.
That's fine.
You're probably fine.
And that's way more than the monster did.
If you're still raging, you'll probably resist that.
No, it's been too long since my
To try and make you feel a little better, that's about almost the max that he could have taken. So it was not in his
fine.
favor.
last. I'm okay with that. So
We'll
he's
also
very
kill,
beat up
like-
and bloody.
Yep,
Everyone else.
that's worst
I
case
think
scenario.
it'll kill like half of everyone. No.
Is this
Yep.
like magical or mechanical?
Yes.
Like, I just want to know if it makes a difference or what I can do.
You don't know.
Okay.
Can I roll
You can pull
Arcana?
Nadar.
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Okay.
Mind you, debris and stuff is like starting to fall on you. If you guys wait too much longer, you start taking
I
bludgeoning
rolled
damage
a
from
18. I rolled a 18.
an 18. You detect no magic.
If
Okay.
Nadar can make it through that, I know at least I probably can. Because I'm not
From the
slow.
outside, can I try and smash the window?
Hey,
You can
hey,
try.
Millard, I'm throwing a guidance on you, so
Nice.
you got a D4 on that check. Go for it.
Okay, we're gonna try to sneak out of here by definitely dodging all these blades in my face.
Acrobatics check.
I'm pretty good at that. If I can find it on my sheet.
I'm gonna reckless attack the window.
Oh yeah, acrobatics.
Okay.
I got a 15.
A 15.
You have the D4 as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait.
18.
18.
18.
The stealthy rogue approaches it, makes it through no problem.
Ah,
He actually gets
that's
through
so easy.
Unscathed. He does not
Alright,
get hit
who's
by a
next?
single blade.
I got a guidance for
Alright,
you. I'm just
I'll
gonna slap
go-
people
I'll
in
go
the back
through-
as they go.
I'll go
Have a
through
guidance.
next. And so if someone comes and dies after me, I can bring them back to life. So what is it again? Is it
Acrobatics.
Okay.
acrobatics? I jumped out of the thing.
I'm gonna pull a candlestick out of my bag and throw it into the blades to see what happens.
Okay, that's 6 plus 2
I
plus.
just,
Which one is guidance?
just
D4?
confirming they're sharp, you know. I didn't
Yeah.
touch any of them, so I just want to make
I
sure
mean,
they're sharp.
Nadar's pretty
That's a-
cut up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but he's
that's
like,
a
he always
10.
looks like that.
A 10? Is that after
That's
guidance?
a 10 total. That's with the guidance, acrobatics, 10 total.
Oh,
6
no.
plus 2 plus 2.
Oh no.
Oh
Not
Okay.
like this.
I'm too
No, what do you have in your bag?
no.
No,
It's
no,
okay, it's
I know
okay.
you're kind of beat up right now, and you're probably aching a little bit. What do you have in your bag?
I have this. He holds up his hand and points to the ring.
Elbereth, you take 4 points of damage,
Okay.
but you do
That's
make it
much
through.
better.
Okay, that's
Yes.
way better than 16.
Like I said,
Um,
16 was that was about the worst possible.
I'm gonna use one of my charges of the Ring of the Ram to break down the window. So that's a. So I get to roll an attack,
Mhm.
and I get to make it, and I get a +7 on attack with that. I'm using this to break down a window.
We can do it, probably.
16 plus
But
7.
but of a house that's not very normal. But sure,
Yes.
go for it.
But he's on the
16.
outside of the house this time.
16 plus
So
7.
it's probably
and
gonna
it
work.
Damage.
That didn't land in the box. For 7.
You go to attack, and it seemingly not only doesn't take hit, it actually like reflects back and actually goes straight into your chest, and you take those 7 points.
Ouch.
Ow. Nadar's just gonna fall over. like he's not unconscious. He's just like so
From
wounded the
outside,
attack.
does it look like the house is shaking?
Yes.
All right,
I'm
who's
gonna-
next?
I'm gonna gently go next to the
Oh,
window
like
and
this.
just light it on fire.
Gotta
All right.
Alright, then it might just rub
I'm
it
sure,
off.
just they'll get
Alright.
back.
Now or never.
First time.
I'm gonna clap
So-
you on the shoulder and give you a guidance.
So let me
Alright.
get this straight. You're trying to light glass on fire.
No, not the window, the whole house. Like I just want to start
Okay.
like the windowsill on fire, and then hopefully the rest of it
Okay.
also be on fire.
I'm gonna die. I rolled a 16
Okay. Is that
plus acrobatics
Uh-huh.
plus 5, so that's 21 plus
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
you
4.
you knew the if anybody, the monk was going to be fine.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
monk's
yeah.
gotta
Three.
make it.
Yeah.
Yep, monk
If a rogue can make it, a monk can.
almost
Right.
like doesn't even
That's-
roll, just actually like straight Legolas this garbage and just kind of like times it just right to go straight through it.
That just leaves me and Mark, right?
It's you and Mark.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Don, you made that
Slap.
look a lot more harder
yeah.
than it was.
I'm going to
Oh yeah, it's
roll
just
a
You got a
4.
D4 as well,
sitting there
Mark.
making
A
the fire.
D4. Okay. 1. 5. Yeah, 5.
A 5?
And I've got 4 life.
Oh no, buddy.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Mark goes to go through it, and it is kind of injured, so he couldn't go fast enough. Gets catch from it. Does get thrown out the other side, but he falls down and is unconscious.
All right, I'm throwing a spare the dying on him to stabilize him.
Don't you have to touch me to do that?
I have it at his 30-foot range because
Oh.
of Glaive Cleric.
So
Okay.
he's. But you go to cast this, and you feel nothing happen.
Well, then I will heal him.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we see that?
No, you guys can't see Zahel.
Okay, so
Wait,
we don't see him trying, but yeah. So then I go and I go and I lean down and I healing hands Mark for 2 points.
Alright.
so it doesn't work, or it chokes off at the door.
It's hard.
Shit.
Roll an insight check.
It's gonna be an 11.
You don't really know, but you could feel that whatever you normally did just did not work.
Okay.
Elbereth, you go to do it. Does not work.
All right.
Oi, Zahel, you might want to get out of the house. I'm about to light it on
Alright.
fire.
I'm gonna try and guidance myself. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. And here I go. Acrobatics, you said?
Acrobatics.
That's probably not going to work out. Let's see.
Here.
And that is 11 total.
Oof. How much health you sitting at, buddy?
11.
Okay, good. You took 6 points of damage.
Ugh.
All right, but you made it out.
Ouch.
You guys are all out.
Did you say that Elbereth's healing of me did not work?
It did not work.
Okay.
Do I still... I mean, it may not matter if it doesn't work anyway, but do I still lose that use? I get 1 per long rest.
Right. Yeah. Because you did try to cast it. It just.
Yeah. So I tried, and then it didn't work.
You felt the ability having it just didn't take. It just whatever happened, it didn't take.
I think like my hands glow and nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm outside, I'm going to try to spare the dying again. It's a matter of curiosity.
Nothing seems to be working.
I'm gonna.
What is this?
You guys
Dark.
start to realize for the first time that you're finally out of the house, and that seems like a temporary moment of relief because you're out of the torment of what you've been experiencing. But then you also you guys being explorers as long as you have been, realize that you're still in unknown territory, so you don't actually feel a great feeling of safety necessarily. So it's like a weird moment of relief yet concern at the same time, because you look around and it's very dark. The mist is not there like it was previously, but you can see it's very foggy and hard to see very well, and you hear howls and distant noises that almost sound like screaming in the distance.
How on fire is the house?
Where are we?
Not very. It's taken a little bit, but I'd say a couple of panels of the outside is on fire.
Perfect.
Freaking
house.
Zahel, do you want a medicine check, Mark?
Yes.
Stabilize him.
Can I? All right.
I'm also gonna give myself another instance of new life because that expired.
You can just stabilize him, as an action.
You could just do it. I thought you have to do a medicine check to stabilize.
I think that's if they're poisoned.
Oh.
But it's up to DM.
It's Mr. Lane's call.
Before any of you do anything, you feel... I don't know how to describe this. Some form of... You can feel suddenly energy and an entity becoming present. And then before you, just a flash of light just kind of overtakes the darkness, which is very blinding because of how dark it is outside. And when it finally kind of diminishes a little bit, the best you can tell, there's a very tall, how to describe this, borderline angelic looking figure with its wings extended, except his wings are more bone than it is wings. And it's not looking at you. It has its back to all of you, but it is kind of leaning down to Mark, and leans down and gives him a touch, and you see a sense of light kind of go above him. And Mark, you are back to 1 HP.
Nice.
All right.
Trents.
It's going to stand up, still is not looking at any of you, and it is hooded, so you guys cannot see its face. And it's going to give you a message.
Oh, joy.
I do not know how all of you got here, but you are in grave danger. turn around, find whatever way out of here you can, and do not look back.
Do I recognize his voice?
No.
What do you know of this place?
He's like, kind of like starting to like walk away from you guys and like stops as if to answer that question. And turns back, but like you don't see his face. The devil himself resides here. Leave.
Is he the one who brought us here?
He like he doesn't answer and just says the same thing. Get as far away from here as you possibly can. This house.
Oh,
This house is cursed. Do not go near it. Do not go in it. Get as far away from it as you can. Your magic will be no good anywhere near it.
That information would have been really great about 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Your friend's not dead. You're welcome. And he disappears right in front of you.
It was obviously a lovely chap. So I suggest we kind of do
Top
what he
quality
says.
fellow.
Yeah. What's to the south?
Who brought the pineapple?
So do we keep running to the direction we came from? North? Is that the direction we were running?
You guys came from the south and to the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came from the south.
Well, should we do what he says?
So just stay away from the house. I don't know if he said to get away from the land because I don't know how we could.
Look, we came here looking for some way to get out of here because we got to get back to the town.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
So yeah,
said
the way
turn
we came
around.
in was that way, but
Obviously-
then that other man told us to run.
Obviously, we couldn't stay where we were, and we can't stay here, so we got to keep moving on.
What other man?
We'll tell you about it on the way.
Okay.
Okay. So what direction are you guys going?
Zahel, I suggest you help Mark up. I think he'll need it. He does not look too great.
I'm gonna like reach down and offer in my hand,
All right. Thanks.
pull him up, and kind of
But
like put him
We
over my
want to be
shoulder.
able to
I'm
have a
okay.
little
I'm
more
okay.
use
I can
of
walk.
the magic. We should probably get away from.
I
He
agree.
said to go back from where we came. We came from the south. That's probably best bet.
There was something kind
So-
of dangerous to the south that you weren't totally aware of.
We
So-
weren't told to run away from south. I
You know-
say we're still lying on the
I
ground.
don't
You weren't
remember
told
that
to wanna-
conversation.
I say
Wait,
if we just
you're
head a
still lying
little bit
again?
north, we can always decide to go back south once we get Mark healed up.
If
The
we have
screaming-
just entered the land and this house is cursed terribly, going further into the land, we are gonna find more curses. Why is this good idea? Continue north.
As you guys are
Grab
talking, the
Ayla's hand and pull her.
as you guys are talking, the screaming that you've kind of heard in the distance seems to be a little louder. So it's very evident that, like, because you guys are in a village, remember that this something's happening. That like it sounds like a multitude of people that are screaming,
I
and you
say
hear
we
sounds
get
of like
away
breaking.
from the screaming. That
What? You say what?
we need to get out of here. The screaming is getting worse. Whatever is hurting these people, we are not going to be able to protect them from it. We must run to save our own lives.
Nadar's gonna stand up and just start looking for a tavern. You said we're in
The
town,
tavern
right?
is north, Nadar. This way.
I just follow.
Okay.
All right,
You-
let's
We
go
go
north.
on the dark.
And if Ayla's trying to go south, I'm gonna grab her arm and try to pull her north.
So you guys are heading north.
Yes.
Head north.
I guess.
After
So.
the dark.
Okay.
No
So-
need to pull. If you're all going that way, I shall come. Don't
Going-
think bad
I let
idea.
go, and then I explained to her that there was something happened over there, and we ran it. We were talking to someone when we first arrived here, and there was a loud sound, and he told us to run north. And there should be a village this way.
But trust him.
Okay. So with you guys traversing north, you're getting further into the village. So the noises are becoming louder, and it's becoming more evident that some form of
Evil.
attack almost is happening. And you are going through the street, and suddenly like a pedestrian just kind of comes by and is like looking frantic, and then like looks at you all concerned. He's like, why are you outside?
Where's the tavern?
Get into shelter! And before he even finishes his sentence, you just see a gigantic dire wolf just take this guy off, and like an arm,
This
just,
is
a
bad
little,
idea.
his arm just like falls.
At least
right
there's
there.
no water here. Like, at least it's not raining.
What's the nearest building?
And you hear a lot of howling in all sorts of directions. And now seeing
Wolves
that,
I can deal with.
seeing that,
Water I can't.
it's very clear that some form of werewolf attack is happening. And
Okay.
Where's the nearest building? That is not the one we just came from.
we'll get to that next episode, because that is where we're going to end
Yeah.
tonight.
Call, Nadar. Good call.
I gotta leave right away. So
All right.
just so you know.
Okay.
My internet's got 2 minutes, so.
Is there any way you can black out your camera but leave it up on Discord and mute yourself?
No, because I gotta use Discord.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, I'll switch to the other thing then, so we're good.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I got it.
okay, so that is going to wrap things up for tonight in the episode. So if you have been watching this on YouTube, this is the part where we try to talk to chat just for a little bit before wrapping up the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next week. So you guys survived a boss battle. Good job. Give a round of applause,
This,
everybody.
this feels like The Hobbit in that
Yes.
we go from the frying pan into the fire.
Eshe, as a thought, you could bring AJ's account in there and name
That's
it.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think she's working.
I got you. I got you. Might be. Yeah, so first off, good job, everybody. It was a little concerning early, bad rolls early. Like round one was horrid.
Yeah.
You guys had me very scared in round one. I was thinking, okay, this is not good. This is very not good.
I'll pull him in.
You guys kept on getting out of that blob just before I could
Hold
help you guys get out, or attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Which
go.
is good,
Well,
because then you could use
good.
your turn to do something else.
Well,
And
my bonus action telekinetic shove is my only bonus action, so
Well, I'll tell you, if you want like meta information, there's actually no way for you to get another player out. The only thing you could have done would be to assist or like guide their attempt of getting out.
I was
if you-
thinking that other possible thing.
Yep. Eshe, can you rename his name to Mr. AJ?
Yes, I got it.
Thank you.
Doing it.
I didn't know. So yeah. Well, not quite. I'm not sure. Like, that's weird. Yeah, it's fine.
Yep.
It's probably because lava also is going to time out soon, so we'll see how this works. But anyway,
He
so
timed out.
chat, if you have anything to ask, this now is the time where we talk to you guys for a little bit before signing off. So any questions about tonight or anything like that, now is the time to do it. So a lot to unpack, even though most of it was combat and escaping combat and then having a little bit of interaction, all but minimal. So again, good job. You guys did very well surviving
Did it.
your first boss battle. And a boss with
I made a
legendary
lot of good
actions.
hits.
Yeah. A boss with legendary actions, no less. So like you guys did great.
GG.
Also, everybody, we realized that the giveaway link is not
Yep.
working. Like, it's working, but it's not, I guess, set up correctly right now. But don't worry, we still have time. we still have a couple weeks before the next giveaway, so don't worry.
I'll have to investigate that because I did set that up today, so I don't know why the link is broken, but I'll take a look at it and try to figure that out. Yeah. So, what's our, and there it goes. what's our thoughts on tonight, guys? Like, what's going through your brains as players?
That was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
I was thinking more.
No, you stressed me out at the end with the whole. Do you want to just run and trace back your steps? It's like you're implying that I'm supposed to figure out something else to do, and it's like.
See, it's funny because that's the fun part about being on the other side of this. Like, y'all players presume a lot of things. Like, I was actually just genuinely giving you a pass of like, hey, if you just want to say, I want to retrace my steps, I'm not going to make you go from room to room to room to room to room. I was just going to put you where it is. But everybody overthought it. And was like, okay, what does this mean? Are there implications here? I was like, no, I'm being literal.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spell that out every time and be like, yeah, here's exactly what will happen. Because, I mean, that kind of takes away the whole feel and mystery of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was actually kind of funny, at least on my part. Because it was like, they have no idea. I was like, I'm literally just trying to, hey.
What am I supposed to do?
Yep. I know, because I've been a player. It's like, I wholeheartedly get it. It's just funny being on the other side of that window. It was like, I was
thinking maybe there might have been another way of escaping the house through the. But yeah.
Definitely not. That was the way you guys went was the only way to escape the house.
Oh, okay.
100%. You concerned me a lot with your fire attack on the window. I was like, oh no, he rolled so high, he's gonna kill himself. Jeez. And then the Nadar, who was in the room and saw it, just like, yeah, I'll try the same thing. It's fine. He's like, nope, bad idea.
Well, that was from the other side, right?
It was from the other side, so you could
so
kind of.
It's a fair try.
Yeah,
that's a fair assumption. Like maybe it's on the other side it works.
Well, he was already under half health, so I don't know if that's true.
No one
but
was
also
in the
angry
room.
Barbarian.
No one was in the room when I tried to attack the window. So
you weren't in the room, but the door was open. So I mean, it could have either way. It was just amusing that you tried that. Yeah. So that went well. You guys are kind of back into an interesting situation without having really any respite of any kind. So that should be very interesting to see what the heck happens next week.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like we got more hurt. We got more hurt trying to leave the house than like fighting the monster. So
right. It's again like it was just the weirdest thing. Like turn one had me incredibly concerned. It was like somebody's going to die, and then after that it was fine because you guys had a lot of nat 20s between the group, a lot of good rolls, and then it missed a lot, so that helped a ton. That it wasn't constantly hit, because every time it hits, if it didn't have something in it, it was going to have a chance to engulf you just by hitting you. That's all it had to do. And luckily, no one really took a ton of damage. I think Liam's the only one that took a ton of damage from being inside the thing. I think everybody else... everybody else succeeded.
Yeah, so. I think I didn't... I was only on 10 HP until I was leaving the house. I think... Wait, did I get hit leaving the house? I think I did, and that's when I finally got rid of my temp HP, so I'm really glad for that.
Right, so like it could have been much worse, but you did really good, and everybody I feel like everybody utilized their sheets really well. Like you kind of mixed it up and did a bunch of things, so good job on combat.
I got a lot of hits in.
A lot of hits. Everybody carried some weight.
I kept using the same thing. I thought about doing Sacred Flame as well, but the thing is that doesn't have a modifier and the blast does, so if I roll a 1, that's going to just be a 1. So, and since I was rolling so poorly, I was like, I don't want it.
So someone from chat had a good question and asked, could the monster have moved other than by teleportation? The answer is yes. Yes, it could also naturally move, but it never had to because you guys were always around it, so it didn't really have to. But yes, it could have moved. Although it was not incredibly fast, so it would not have been able to cover the whole room with its natural movement. But with teleportation, it could anywhere it wanted to go in that room, it was going to be able to go if it really wanted to. That's kind of the interesting feature to give that thing.
So right now I'm hurt the most. I'm guessing Dar is hurt near the most.
Most everybody's not looking great. I think nobody's at full.
I feel.
Yeah, because nobody's at full, right?
Really?
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Millard's full.
Actually, yeah, Millard. Millard is the only one that would be at full. So
I want to know, because when the angels showed up, you said before anyone does anything. Now, was that only concerning with what we were doing with Mark, or was that also concerning when I was trying to cast the new life on myself?
that was me trying to be nice and keep all of you guys from wasting your spell slots on something that wouldn't work.
Yeah. Okay, so I did get the one on myself, or no?
No.
It's not a spell slot. Okay.
Any magic you tried to use next to that house would not work.
Well, like, then as we kept running, like, was there any point where...
Yes, like once...
It was working?
Once you get away from the house, whatever you wanted to do is fine. Just like anything, what I was saying, like when the angel arrived, anything at the house wouldn't work.
So, like, right now, though, like, wherever we stopped.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got 17 plus 8. So, I'm feeling great.
Good. So you're back to normal. Or mostly.
I'm out of healing, though, so I can't be backup healer.
Yeah,
it's a bonus health.
Yeah, next week is going to be interesting for sure.
I'm out of spell slots.
But that seems to be everything. So last call for any of you. I don't see anything in chat. So do any of you guys have any final questions before we wrap up and shut the stream down?
Why do you hate us so much? Why?
That's my question.
I
That's
literally,
not my question.
What did we ever do to you?
I literally
He's been
cheered.
helping us so much.
I make you stickers?
He's helped us. He saved my life.
See, we got one guy in the group that's actually seeing through the forest. It's like I promise. I
How
promise.
much? What are you giving him? How much are you paying him off? Wait, what was this? What are you doing to make him say this?
Right. But any final questions from you guys before we wrap up tonight?
No.
Okay. Thank you, chat. Thank you again, anyone on YouTube, if you are still watching. Thank you for sticking with it and watching our episode 6 of Trials of Imagination as our players go through the Curse of Strahd homebrew campaign. A lot of interesting things happened tonight, and grading kind of very concerned and interested to see what happens next week. So if you want to see what the heck happens to our mostly severely injured group, aside from a few people, stay tuned for next week whenever we go further into the village and figure out what happens with our adventurers. But that is going to be it for tonight. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by, and hope to see all of you next Tuesday as we continue further into Curse of Strahd with Trials of Imagination. Thank you. See you guys next week.